What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's Week 9, and we got a matchup with playoff implications as the Denver Ninetales, undefeated, 8-0, are taking on the 4-4 Charm City Charizards. Charm City fighting for that last couple playoff spots. And Denver looking to keep a perfect season. Charm City leading off with Moltres and Necrozma-Dusk main. Denver leads off with Incineroar and Jellicent, gets the Intimidate onto that Necrozma. Moltres can be very scary for Denver's team against their Hail, and depending on the coverage can also do good damage against Jellicent and Rotom. Zach, head coach Charm City, taking his time, deciding what he wants to do here. And he is going for the Dynamax, going to be Dynamaxing Moltres here. Firebird getting big. Incineroar with the fake out into Necrozma. Gonna prevent Necrozma from doing anything this turn. And max overgrowth. Oh, but the Rindo Berry is revealed. Jellicent. Taking big damage here. Interesting choosing the Rindo Berry over something like a Focus Sash. We do know that Ninetales is holding the Focus Sash. But that does mean that Dark, Ghost, and Electric moves can still do big damage onto Jellicent. But Jellicent does get the Trick Room off. Real nice boost here for Denver. See what they can do here. They want to probably try and get Rotom or Conkeldurr in. Necrozma with the Protect. Jellicent gets Hydro Pump off and big damage. Huge, critical hit there. And Incineroar tried to go for the Flare Blast on Necrozma, but the Protect and another Overgrowth from Moltres. This one should finish off Jellicent. But Jellicent did its job setting up the Trick Room here. And with the KO, that's going to allow Denver to swap in one of their Trick Room offensive Pokemon. It's going to be Conkeldurr. When Conkeldurr has entered games, Denver has won very convincingly, and this seems to be one of those opportunities. Denver Dynamaxing Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr has been played in 6 games so far this season. Has 10 KOs and has only fainted once. Here's a max rockfall. This will finish off Moltres. Incineroar gets a parting shot, reducing Necrozma's attack stat yet again. Rotom-Wash switches in. Necrozma with the Earthquake. Rotom able to levitate. -2 attack. Tickles Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr's Flame Orb proccing, which will give it another attack boost thanks to its Guts ability. Charm City, now their Dynamax only got 1 KO out of it. Still a couple turns left of this Trick Room. Pheromosa comes out. Necrozma goes with the Protect. Necrozma probably wants to find an opportunity to switch out here. At -2 attack right now. Max Flare goes into Pheromosa. No Focus Sash. That's going to be a KO. And overriding this Sand as well. The Volt Switch is blocked. Cobalion's the last Pokemon for Charm City. This could be the last turn of Trick Room here as well. Cobalion with a Protect, so Charm City doing well, trying to stall out this Trick Room, using their Protects. Max Knuckle getting some chip onto Cobalion through the Protect. But the Volt Switch blocked yet again. And Necrozma setting up a Dragon Dance, so getting back some of that attack, boosting its speed as well, and Trick Room is about to end here. There, the Trick Room goes back to normal. The grassy terrain also leaves. Endeavor's Dynamax is over, so is this where Charm City can start making a comeback? The speed is back on their side. Rotom switches out after 2 failed Volt switches. Incineroar comes in, is going to drop the attack stats on both of these offensive Pokemon. Necrozma going with the Sunsteel Strike. This will be going into Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr takes that very nicely, though. And even the super effective Sacred Sword, not enough to knock out Incineroar. And Cobalion goes down to the Drain Punch. Rocky Helmet on Cobalion, an interesting item choice. And by interesting, I mean, I don't know about that one. Incineroar gets the fake on Necrozma. Now, Conkeldurr in the sun, +1 attack, guts boosted, takes out Necrozma with a fire punch. And Charm City falls in game 1 to Denver. Denver doing what they do. Winning. Have to see, does Denver decide to switch it up at all in this next game? Trick Room was so debilitating to Charm City. They did well to try and stall it out, but they just didn't have the tools on all their Pokemon there to do that. And then Incineroar switching in and out was really debilitating to their physical attackers. So, looks like Denver is switching up their strategy. Going to be bringing their Hail team. Maybe Charm City tries to pivot too much to prevent Trick Room. Let's see here. Charm City leading off Necrozma and Perrserker. An interesting duo. As Denver, as we stated, leads off with Alolan, Ninetales, and Arctozolt. Denver going for the Dynamax on Arctozolt. Arctozolt, their KO leader for Denver. Huge threat in the hail. Ninetales with the protect. Max Quake coming out. Good damage to Perrserker. Not enough for the KO, though. So let's see what Charm City goes for here. Necrozma goes for the Earthquake, but that's going to end up knocking out their own Perrserker here. Really nice damage onto Arctozolt, but down goes Perrserker. Perrserker, a rare appearance. Traded over from the Boston Braviaries in exchange for Caparaja, switching steel types, but not able to do anything this game. Charm City sends out Cobalion. All these steel types for Charm City. Here comes the Dynamax. gifting Denver an early KO, knocking out their own Perrserker. Now they Dynamax Cobalion. Arctozolt with a Max Quake going to Cobalion. Based on that damage to the Perrserker, yes, not enough. Looks like it will be a 3-hit KO, which is not what Arctozolt wants to see here. Alolan Ninetales gets the Aurora Veil off though, which is huge. Gonna be having all the damage coming in. Here's a Max Knuckle. Still does big damage into Arctozolt. That would have knocked it out, most likely, without the Aurora Veil. Necrozma going for the Sunsteel Strike. Hacking into Ninetales, but the Focus Sash is revealed. The hail will chip away on Charm City's team. Ninetales with the Protect. Necrozma also protects. Arctozolt with the Max Quake. Doesn't look like it'll be enough here. Cobalion will be able to get the KO under Arctozolt. See here, the Max Knuckle does knock out Arctozolt. So Arctozolt not picking up any KOs. Does get some nice damage off onto both Perrserker and Cobalion though. Have to hope that its teammates can finish off the job here. Both these Pokemon now at +2 attack. Will get it brought down to only +1 after the Intimidate from Incineroar. Another move I don't hate here would have been switching Incineroar out for Rotom right away, but Incineroar goes with the Fake Out. Ninetales with the Blizzard. Ooh, looks like it might just be enough to knock out Cobalion. Necrozma gets the freeze. Oh, but Cobalion with the Max Rock Ball. Big damage into Incineroar. And that's going to change the weather, so Ninetales is going to end up being knocked out once this Sand Chip goes around. Incineroar proccing a Citrus Berry. And down goes Ninetales to the Sandstorm. That will be Cobalion's last turn of Dynamax. However, Incineroar will not be able to pivot in and out now. Both these Pokemon standing at +1 attack. Necrozma frozen. Definitely in Denver's favor. Cobalion protects. And Necrozma thaws out. And also gets the protect off. Necrozma with a lucky thaw out. Cobalion trying to go for the double, but fails. And Necrozma with the Earthquake. Aurorville is still up, but this is a +1 attack. It knocks out Cobalion with a critical hit. And it knocks out Incineroar. Thunderbolt is enough to take out Necrozma. So now it's going to be a 1v1. The Aurora Veil ends. As Whimsicott comes out. Now the question's going to be, does Whimsicott have a grass move here? I think Hydro Pump's your best answer. You probably need a critical hit as we see Energy Ball come out. Big damage on Rotom able to survive. Thunderbolt doing about 50%. So yes, unfortunately, the Sandstorm is going to knock out Rotom here. And Charm City takes game 2, evening this match up. 1 apiece. Necrozma killing as many of its own Pokemon as it did against Denver. See what strategies the two teams opt for here. Looks like Denver is going to be going back to their Trick Room strategy. It all comes down to this. Game 3, Charm City looking for a big win to boost them up in the playoff race, and Denver looking to stay perfect. You see Charm City go with the beat-up lead of Whimsicott and Cobalion. Denver leading off with their same lead from Game 1, Incineroar and Jellicent. Jellicent looking to get that Trick Room off. Charm City. What do they have on Whimsicott? You can assume Tailwind, Beat Up. We know Energy Ball. Do they have Taunt? Do they have Protect? Helping Hand? Moonblast? Let's see. Charm City going for the Dynamax. Wouldn't it be crazy if they Dynamax Whimsicott here? That would be a play, but no, they're going for the Dynamax on Cobalion. Incineroar with the fake out. Whimsicott flinches. The Max Knuckle. This will be going to Incineroar. Good damage. Cobalion will get back to neutral. And Jellicent gets the Trick Room off. This is what propelled Denver so far in Game 1. Have to see if Charm City has any other options. Jellicent gets off the Will-O-Wisp, crippling Cobalion with the burn. And Incineroar with the Flare Blitz into Whimsicott, knocking out the Fairy Grass type. Incineroar taking recoil but gets its Citrus Berry. Cobalion goes for the Max Rock Ball, an interesting choice. Incineroar takes that very nicely. I think I would have preferred just Max Knuckling some more. Gets some Sand Chip. Necrozma comes out. Protect from Necrozma seems likely. And Charm City has to stall these Dynamax turns, but Jellicent sending burns all over. No Protect on Necrozma. And it's gonna also receive a nice Will-O-Wisp, courtesy of Jellicent. And Incineroar gets the Parting Shot off, lowering Cobalion's attack. Back to -1 for Cobalion. Jellicent staying so healthy this game. Not threatened by either of these Pokemon. Necrozma with the Sunsteel Strike. Goes into Conkeldurr. And Cobalion with the Knuckle, so a double up onto Conkeldurr. Big damage. Cobalion now at even for attack. Necrozma at +1, but both of them burned. Still 2 turns left of Trick Room. Conkeldurr can still get a lot of mileage out of a Dynamax here. I also wouldn't have been against just going for the Drain Punch onto Cobalion. Could see a double Protect here from Charm City. Necrozma with the Protect. Doesn't look like Cobalion's going for the Protect though. Let's see. No Protect from Cobalion. And here's the Max Knuckle. That's a clean KO onto the Valiant Steed. Jellicent's Hex is blocked by the Protect. Conkeldurr being slowly chipped away by the Sand and the Burn. See here who Charm City's last is. It's going to be Moltres. Max Rock Ball. That will knock out Moltres. As you hear the fans starting to cheer in the back, singing their fight song. Hex onto Necrozma. Necrozma with the Earthquake. Jellicent's Cursed Body says no more of that. Necrozma takes some Life Orb damage. Sand and Burn. Necrozma the Burn hanging on by a sliver. The Trick Room is over. Jellicent still very healthy. And Denver goes for the dab. Conkeldurr with the Max Guard. Blocking the Sunsteel Strike. Jellicent says, I'm so healthy. I can set up another Trick Room and just let you die to that burn that I inflicted upon you many turns ago. Necrozma goes down. And the Denver Ninetales. Again, when they bring Conkeldurr to games, they just crush it. Sweeping Charm City in the last one. So Charm City falling to 4-5. They do pick up a game win, so that will help them in tiebreakers if it comes down to that. But Denver staying perfect, 9-0. Really great season for Denver. Let me know what you thought of the battle. As always, make sure to give the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed, Socialite. And as always, stay classy, society.